Selig is gonna put this in the podcast.
I hope not.
Do it, Selig. Execute
Do
order
it, Selig.
66.
That's killing everyone. That's not.
Shit, you're right.
All right, I'm recording. Good. Just making sure. All right, you guys ready?
Yeah.
All right, count down.
All right. 3, 2.
Hello. Welcome to the Free2Podcast featuring Yoshi,
Oh, it's so cute.
Me,
I can't
Brian.
deal.
Doesn't want to be
It's so
here.
cute.
He's like, what
Bill.
are you
His little face.
doing? What's up?
and Faye.
What's up,
What's up, guys?
How we doing?
Look at Yoshi real quick, guys.
Cute.
So
cute.
He's my little 9 to 5 because he's got a tie on.
He doesn't look like
He
he
works
wants
a
to
salary
work.
job.
So shy.
He's such a cutie.
What do you do?
Oh
Who's
my
outside?
goodness. Yeah, Brian's
He's
just
a little
holding him up
hippie. We're
right
growing
Who's
now.
his hair out.
outside?
Oh. I was actually sitting on my bed reading Berserk, and I had Sammy, my dog Sammy, just like laying on the bed next to me.
Oh,
I
that's
didn't know
as
you
was
had a
reading.
dog.
Yeah. Yeah, I do. It's a family's dog. It's not like mine, but yeah.
So you're reading Berserk. Have you seen the animu?
I tried the animu. I tried to steer away from it. Well,
Dude, I watched it.
I heard the recent one with the CGI was.
Yeah, I didn't watch that shit.
Wasn't the
I watched it on
best.
YouTube.
It's not impressive.
I watched it
I'll
on
tell you that.
YouTube. I watched it. I binged it like 2 Christmases ago, like on Christmas Eve. What's wrong with me? Who watches
was it
Berserk
worth
on
it?
Christmas? I did.
It's like watching Die Hard on Christmas. It's like a Christmas
Yeah.
thing, you know?
Just watch some real
Is
stressful.
Die Hard a Christmas movie?
Die Hard's totally a Christmas movie.
How is that a Christmas movie?
Oh, great.
People that are watching, please explain it, Phil.
Phil.
It's not worth my time.
I've never watched
Yeah.
Die Hard, so I don't know.
I don't even like Die Hard, and I know it's a Christmas movie.
How is that a Christmas movie?
What kind of Christmas movies do you watch, bro?
Elf?
Oh, that's a good one. That's a
Dude,
dang
Home
good
Alone.
one.
It's a classic. It never gets old.
You gotta go
Home
with the
Alone,
Home
Kevin
Alone.
McAllister.
Home Alone 1 and 2.
A
Home
whole
Alone's
cheese
good.
pizza just for me.
Oh man. Oh man.
Hey, so this is something I talk about with my community, but I kind of want your
Let's do it.
opinion. What's the best looking cartoon pizza you guys have ever seen?
Okay, I feel like
Cartoon
So I'll
pizza?
give you guys an example.
I got one. Go ahead, go ahead.
One of the most underrated movies of all time, underrated Disney movies, Goofy movie. Lord, that pizza, that cheese be dripping.
That
Oh,
cheese is just
Mom.
it drips forever. There's an unlimited
yeah,
amount
but do
of
you
cheese in
want
that
drippy
pizza.
cheese though?
I don't
How do
think
you
I
like
want-
your pizza? I mean, Teenage Mutant Ninja
I was gonna
Turtles
say
pizza.
Ninja Turtles
Where's
is my
the-
number one choice for best cartoon pizza.
But here's an
Yes.
underrated pick. All right, it's All Dogs Go to Heaven, bro. That pizza changed the game.
Changed
You,
the game.
you see a picture of that? You're like,
It changed the game of
I
all
want a
cartoon
slice.
pizzas, dude.
it set the
Phil, did
meta.
you get a
dude.
haircut?
It's
Sorry.
Yeah.
Today's a real bad day for my ADD, man. It's real bad. It's really controlling.
Oh, that is drippy too. There's
Did
like
you Google it?
Yeah, it's just cheese. There's no bread.
That's a good looking pizza, dude.
There's only 3 pepperonis on it.
Yeah,
what kind of
I'll-
pizza
I'll-
is that?
I'll
Cheese,
paste it.
no bread. That's
I'll
our new
paste a
podcast
picture.
name.
All cheese, no bread.
That's some good looking pizza, dude. I'm telling you.
Yeah,
You see that? I want a slice. I'm craving a slice, bro.
Oh
Break
my
me
goodness.
off a slice
I
of
decided
that
to try something new.
pizza
I got a
bar.
fade.
Yeah, you went to a barber? Did you go to a barber shop to get a fade?
Mm-hmm. I got a fade.
Did
and
he use
then-
like a straight razor
That's a
and
sick
everything?
fade.
Yeah, thanks. It's kind of hard to see. Like it's funny because like.
Oh, you can definitely see
someone
it.
No, it's
commented
you
on
can
it.
see it.
Oh, you can
Yeah.
see it. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it looks really good.
Thanks. Well, when it's like small on camera, like on stream, so I'm like really white, and then my hair, like since it's faded, you can barely see, so it just looks like a
Hashtag
chunk of
faded.
hair on top.
No, it looks good.
Faded.
We faded out here.
It looks good. Thank
Faded.
you. I appreciate it.
You got that drip.
Don't say that.
I need an umbrella because you got all that drip.
Oh, don't say that.
Faye could say it's faded.
Yeah, nice.
Hey,
nice
did
one.
you like my so one thing, you guys, if you guys have been watching, if you keep up with me and Faye, us senior citizens, like round of applause, we have been posting proactively on social media. It is a hassle. I'll tell you that right now. I am breaking my back.
I made an Instagram fleet the other day. I made a fleet. It was an anime music video kind of thing, but
bro, it took me back 12
like
years. I was like, is this a Naruto anime music video?
Yo,
or
I
what?
watched
edgy.
it like 600 times, dude. I did the Levi Beast Titan scene, but I put the Devil May Cry 5 Virgil theme, Bury the Light to it, and I made a fleet. I used a fleet, and homie, it synced up with the show so well. I watched it like for an hour straight.
How was the engagement on it?
A lot of people
Did you
watched
check
it.
The stats
Yeah,
on your
300
engagement?
plus views.
Yeah.
I'll take it.
Wow.
That's impressive.
People probably
There
unfollowed
you
me and were
go.
like, "Who's this weeb? Why am I following Faye?"
She's so edgy. I like
Yeah.
her content.
Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Worth
the Levi scenes are amazing. Like the female Titan one where she like punched and then you just like carved around her arm and like, oh my goodness. By the way, we're gonna be talking about season 4.
Yeah.
Spoilers in this
hell
podcast.
yeah.
We'll let you know when we get to that. But it's definitely gonna happen today
Season
because we
4 of
all
AOT.
just
Yeah.
we all just caught
I'll
up.
tell you, I don't watch the anime, but I'm caught up on the manga, so
Oh my
I'm open
goodness.
to the spoilers.
Okay, thanks, Brian.
Oh my.
Thanks, dude. I've been real
yeah.
tempted to read the manga, but I know
I'm
I was
so
telling
close.
Phil like I can't read the manga because I'm too attached to the voice acting and the music and just the animation. Like I want to
Yeah.
experience it in that setting, so I'm just really fighting that urge and it's succeeding. I'm proud of myself.
Definitely.
A lot
I'm
fist
proud of you.
pumping. I respect it.
I've been seeing this since it came out in like what 2012. When did Attack on Titan first come out? Was it 2012?
Dude, I don't know. How old were you in 2012?
I was a freshman year of
Hey,
high school.
literally every comment and every video is like, it takes about 10 minutes before Phil gets roasted, bro.
Oh, we love you,
I think
Phil.
that was 10 minutes. I think we kept it under 10, dude.
Dude,
Good job.
Brian,
I'll
good job,
take
dude.
it.
High five.
April 7th, 2013.
Air five.
So 2013 was when it came out. Wow, 2013.
Where was I in 2013?
Where was I in 2013?
That was 8 years ago.
I was a
huh?
Dunkin' Donuts manager. Dude, we should
Oh my
all talk
gosh.
about our previous jobs one of these days. We'll go like in depth what we used to do. Like first job.
Oh, I used to
Oh.
work at Home Depot on their chat, bro, and I worked the graveyard shift. And bro, you get the oldest ass people that are like, I put this rake in my grocery cart, or not my grocery cart, my shopping cart 3 weeks ago, and it says it's out of stock. It was in my cart. I was like, bro, it doesn't work like
You gotta
that.
check out. Oh no.
All I've worked in was warehouse jobs, and I still work in warehouse jobs.
Dude, I wish there was a support system like that for like TikTok so I could support like, hey, how do I make a TikTok? And and like
Oh,
like
Hey,
a
we
live
watched
chat.
a very instructional video, by the way.
We did.
Shout outs to Paula. He taught Faye how to make a TikTok out of her Twitch
Thanks, dude.
clips.
wow.
Yeah. I gotta
How did
rewatch
that
it
go?
though.
Did you make any TikToks
No,
yet?
I gotta rewatch it because like sometimes I like watch something and I don't retain anything, so I have to watch it again. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So that's like
Oh,
one of
yeah.
those
I feel it's-
situations.
You one of those learners where like I'm a visual but hands-on.
I'm very
learner.
hands-on.
Same.
I gotta apply it.
I have to be
I
taught
gotta
multiple
apply it
times for
first.
something too. I can't just be like one and go. I just do like.
That's why, like, when I
listen,
was learning Monster Hunter World, people would be like, "Oh, yo, welcome to the Monster Hunter community. Check out these YouTubers. They make weapon guides." And I'm just like, "That's dope, but that's not gonna help me. I got to do it. Like, I have to do
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry."
It took me almost a year and a half to figure out how to use the farm system.
a year and a
Like,
half?
Hey, recipes alone is a month.
fine
All
with
right,
me.
like learning about like feline food skills. Like what the
Mm-hmm.
hell?
No, I thought I was doing it right the entire time. Like I wasn't putting in like all the necessary ingredients to get like the most out of all the items that you're putting in the farm. And then like I I would always wonder, like, how is like Coco getting like 1,000 herbs and 1,000 everything? I have only like 10. What's happening? And then someone popped in my chat. It's like, all right, listen, I'm gonna get in a call and explain this to you. I'm like, okay. So he.
I love that so much. That's amazing.
That's sad, bro.
No, I love it. I love it because I feel like I can relate. I can definitely relate to that, Phil.
You know, I had my retirement stream the other night.
How'd that go, man?
I put it to an end. You know?
Said your goodbyes.
And I realized that I should stop playing the game when I have 9,999 honey, and all I was farming was literal dung pods. Like, bro, hey, stop by on 3/23/2021, 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm doing a yard sale. I'm giving away max pots, ancient potions.
Dude, do you have any dash juice?
Yeah, I got plenty. You remember the first time we hunted together? Literally, I gave you all my dash juice. I was using
That's how you know.
I remember you.
That's how you know that we were going to be homies from then on.
He's just like, he's my dash dealer.
Yeah. Thank you.
I got the supply. I use my own supply too. That's dangerous. Don't use your own supply.
You want to know what I did once?
That's why I take the mushrooms instead.
Yeah,
you know?
for sure. Actually, never mind. I'm not going to say it. Never mind. I'll tell you guys off the podcast.
Off the cast.
Off cast.
We should have a separate podcast. Like, it's probably gonna be heavily edited, but we should call it Off the Cast and just
Free2Podcast After Dark.
Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Hit them with the
We
snap.
talk about like
all the
dark
drama.
stuff. Yeah, dude, we can be drama
And-
channel reviewers.
Oh my goodness.
Did you read up on David Dobrik?
I don't wanna
Did
do
you
that.
look up him and see what he did?
Are we talking about this
No,
now?
we can talk
Oh,
about it on
goodness.
the After Dark version.
After dark.
Tune in
Yeah.
the After Dark.
I don't know. There's so
link right
many
here.
content creators
Yeah.
that is just being
Let's touch on this. At least a little bit.
Like,
yeah.
just kind of really shown how they are, I guess you could say.
True colors
like-
coming out.
Yeah, like, I mean, like Achievement Hunter with one of the people from there. There was Game Grumps, and then
I saw that today. David
Dobrik's.
Dobrik.
So
Who was Game Grumps? Because I saw that trending today, and I don't know who that is.
they are a variety gaming
YouTube
channel. Yeah, solely based around comedy. So that's what their channel is based around. And one of the members, Daniel Avadan, did something.
Okay.
And I don't know
Yeah,
if I
don't
want to
go
go too
into
much into
depth.
detail because I don't have that much
That's fine.
information.
You don't have to. But
But
like, if you guys really want to know, just Google Game Grumps.
Man,
You'll get
it's
your
just really
results.
sad that this is happening.
Click on the
in
news
our...
button, and then
it
you'll
is because all these channels I've grown up with.
Yeah, I'm sure.
So it's literally just like, wow.
So just to remind you guys, like, the internet is one heck of a place, and you know, it's just make sure if you guys are interacting with anyone online, do it carefully. Don't be giving out your sensitive information. You know, tread carefully, and you know, sometimes what looks like you think is a friendship on the surface level could be something that you never expect. So just be on guard. But
Good advice. Good advice.
you know,
yeah.
just
Take
be
care of
careful.
yourself.
It's a scary world.
Yeah, you
out
never
there.
know what people's true intentions are sometimes. So, you know, just take care of yourself.
Yeah, definitely. My goodness. Yeah.
So Berserk, where are you in the Berserk manga?
So that manga is like heavy.
The art
like,
is
really
the art is
good.
fantastic, but I think the story is actually
That's
just
good,
too
right?
dark. Like, yeah, it's
It
just too
is.
dark.
You can't do
Really
the story.
dark.
Yeah.
Like you
Yeah.
can't stomach it.
Like
Yeah,
I've been.
some of it goes a little
I think
too
so.
far.
I think it goes a little too far.
It goes pretty far. Like the main character's been through a lot of trauma in his life.
To put
Like,
lightly,
oh my
yeah.
gosh. Yeah, there's so much he's been through. I'm in for context where I am, I'm in volume 5 right now. It's really good. It's really, really good. Like right now I'm in his backstory.
So
like,
Griffith is
explaining,
still
like, a
Griffith,
lot of the
basically?
characters.
Griffith is still Griffith. In where you are? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, Griffith is he seems to be like, he seems a pretty chill guy, but I know there's like a lot more behind that, because he was introduced as like an extreme like villain, and I'm just like, what happened? So now it's just explaining what led up to that.
Okay.
And I'm just
That's
like,
the cool part though, like you get to see a change in
Yep.
character, so you get to see it develop. And I mean, like, we can talk about anime
Let's
right
go
now
for it.
because Faye literally has been destroying Attack on Titan. It's pretty impressive how far
You
you've
guys,
gone
I
to now. Like, so last time we talked on the podcast, where were you at, and where are you currently at?
so last time we talked, I think I was catching up season 3. I was catching up, and I
Okay.
think we've been doing anime nights in Discord, and I've been living for them. They're so much fun, and we caught up with season 3, and we finished season 3, and I was like, all right, you guys, like, I kind of wanted to wait until season 4 was done so we could binge it, but I am actually obsessed. Like, I haven't been this obsessed with something in a very long time, and it's just so interesting because I really never thought I would like Attack on Titan this much. I liked the first season. The second season wasn't into it, but we pushed through it, and I don't think I've ever seen a show this fucking good. How is it this good? Like, tell me. It's so good. I'm obsessed with it. We're all caught up now. We watched 2 episodes that came out today, and I bought a Levi calendar.
Dang.
Check it out.
you're literally,
Dang, you went that hard in the paint.
my gosh.
You bought a
I
calendar?
purchased a calendar.
Is that why you went out
I'm
today?
a calendar. No, I got this on Amazon.
Oh,
No, I had to
okay.
go
was gonna
shopping
say,
for
I thought
food
you were
today.
You're a
like-
big calendar person?
I'm a calendar
Yeah.
person. I grew up, my mom like was big on calendars. She like planned
It's like
me
a
and my
gift,
brother's
right?
whole
Like,
life
yeah.
throughout the calendar. So like the calendar on the fridge was like, that was the Bible, you know? Yeah.
Sacred. Yeah.
So when I moved
That was
out,
Strangest
my
Things
mom would
calendar.
always like instill in my head, get, you know, calendars, get a calendar. So I was like, listen, I don't have a calendar for 2021 yet. Let's see.
Perfect
Let's see what's on
opportunity.
Amazon. Okay.
Attack on
Yeah,
Titan
yeah.
calendar. Did you buy any other merch yet? Have you bought like any t-shirts or anything? You should.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I may have purchased.
Oh, you did? Oh my gosh.
I love that though. Like, it's cool to see you like really sucked
I'm really
into
into
a
it.
show like
I'm really
that,
into
right?
it. I haven't been this into
That's
it into
so awesome.
in anything in a long time.
That's
And if you guys have any suggestions too that are watching, because I know Faye's been looking for another show after
Demon
Attack on Titan.
Slayer.
Just as good. It's got to be just as good.
Demon
On
Slayer.
the edge. Like I was
edge.
personally saying Death Note as like a first time experience, like
Full
watching
Metal
through it the
Alchemist.
first time. Blew me away, dude.
Death Note. Okay, I'll make a note of that. Death Note, Full Metal
Death Note's
Alchemist.
amazing.
Yeah,
Full Alchemist Brotherhood.
those
Brotherhood.
two are high on my list. I started watching Full Metal Alchemist and never finished it, so I really want to know how that ends.
Is super good. I read the entirety of that manga.
Did you?
And I absolutely loved it. Yeah, I'm watching it now with the community. And it's
Oh, cool,
it's so good.
dude.
So how do you guys do your movie nights? Do you guys want to kind of explain? So if people are watching and they kind of want to, like, they like the idea of like celebrating and getting together with their community. So what do you guys do? Like, do you guys do anything special? Like for me, for example, I have a Discord role called the Jitsu Nut Gang, because that's like my emote Jitsu Nut.
Yeah.
So if you're part of the gang, you get
Okay.
because like one problem I have with Discord servers, and I most of the time I end up muting a lot of servers because there's a lot of like at
Yeah,
here or
I
at
add everyone.
but like
I add everyone as well.
it makes sense, right? Like I get that, but for like me, there's just like I'm in so many Discords that I just hear so many pings.
Yeah.
So I just like did something a little bit different where instead of just always at everyone or at here, I just made a role specifically for like movies or for like video games.
Yeah.
That's a good spot.
Thanks.
I think she loves Levi.
He's one.
I think all the room
Levi and Aaron. Yeah. They're my
decor.
favorite.
Yeah.
Continue.
I lost my train of thought because I was watching you put up a calendar, dude.
I'm so sorry.
Oh yeah. So yeah, I lost my train of thought.
You don't everyone, so you make the rolls.
So I have I have a Discord role. So then people that are in that Discord role can then come watch, and then it's just like you just live stream it through Discord, and then like one thing I like to do is for people that don't want to talk, there's like a voiceless text channel that you can type in. But I mean, sometimes people do it differently. I mean, what do you guys do for your community nights?
I just have it so then when everyone joins, everyone's muted.
Okay.
Smart.
Yeah, so because just like you don't want people talking over the movie, and then there might be some random troll that pops into the call and just be like, and then just leaves.
Yeah.
So we have like a text chat, and then I just streamed the movie.
Cool.
And we watch it.
See, I'm a talker. Like, I talk through movies. I'm really bad. Like, I'm always like...
I talk.
Especially movies that I've already seen. So if I'm watching a movie that I've already seen with a friend who hasn't seen it, I'm like, wait till you get to this next part, dude. Check it out. Pay attention to this scene. You gotta watch this right here. This is important. Don't ever watch Lord of the Rings with me if you've never seen it, because I will quote the whole movie. I will sing all the songs. I will...
Oh my gosh.
That's dope. That's cool. I love that though. Like I like if it's a brand new movie, I guess like it makes more sense to be more quiet, right? But like, bro, if that's Lord of the Rings, talk to me about the practical effects. Let's get into the news here. Let's like dig deep into it. Let's go.
I haven't seen it yet. Yeah.
Next movie night idea for Phil.
Phil, you gotta go through a marathon.
Director's cut extended editions, dude. Yeah, see them all.
We're marathoning through Pirates of the Caribbean now.
No.
I could only do like
Lord of the Rings,
movies, bro. I could only do 2.
I love
but
Jack
Lord
Sparrow.
of the Rings. It takes priority over
agreed.
Pirates, bro. I'm gonna tell you right now.
You won't regret it.
Oh,
you won't regret it. Lord of the Rings.
I'll ask my community about it.
Lord of the Rings
and if they're down for
has
me.
influenced so many things in your life that you're just not aware of that yet. And once you watch Lord of the Rings, you will become woke, Phil. You will be woke.
That's a young hip term. Faye.
Thank you.
That's good.
Thank you. You'll be woke. Trust me.
I'll be woke. Hella woke.
But yeah, so we do the muted, like we all mute and type frantically. I type so frantically when we watch Attack on Titan. I'm literally sitting here like this. Oh my god. What was that? Dude, what just happened there? What does that mean? And then I'll pause and like I'll rewind a bunch of times to like reread the subtitles or whatever. So, yeah, that's what we do.
Oh my favorite scene.
You guys ever like do a community day where you don't stream on Twitch and you just kind of like play games with your community? Have you guys ever done anything like that before?
I've done it with Monster Hunter World when it was like really popular and everything.
Yeah.
And when my computer was not able to stream especially, I was able to play games still. So like we just did Safi runs in Discord. And it was like a lot of fun because we were all talking and communicating. It was so much fun.
That's awesome. Do you think you'll do more stuff like that for Rise, Phil? Like, are you going to have people join your Discord and talk? Or are you just...
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, we have voice channels for that too, for people like if I'm not available, because like I've been a lot busier than I was before, so we'll see what happens.
Right.
But I'm taking the week off for when Rise comes out, so there's probably going to be a lot of Discord nights.
That's cool.
I'm excited.
I recently did a multi-stream with MH Flight, and we were playing 3U, and we're almost done with the game, so I'm like, let's jump into comms and have some fun with it. And honestly, like, it's just been really fun, and I kind of feel more motivated to do that with Rise this time around, like have people come into Discord and we can all talk instead of just me being in I think I'll still have very structured streams when it comes to Rise and not have anyone in comms with me, but I do want to plan like more laid back days where people can actually join and we can just like hang out and chat, and because I think it'll be really fun because Rise will be new for everyone, so we'll all just kind of be like laughing and experiencing the game together, in voice comms.
Oh, 100%. It's gonna be amazing.
I'm just excited to like look at my Twitch follows and look at the directory and just see it all say
Oh,
Monster
dude.
Hunter Rise. Just like when Iceborne
I'm
came out. You
excited
guys
to see
remember
that too.
That is always the best thing to see.
Everyone streamed Monster Hunter World. Everyone was streaming Monster Hunter World, and now it's just like, and now it's a lot of it's Genshin. What is it right now?
Yeah,
It's
dude,
been pretty
big.
mixed for me. My
It's like-
following list has been all over the place.
Resident Evil, Zelda, Dark Souls, Apex, Mario Kart. Yeah, it's literally like nothing's the same.
Yeah. I still see Monster Hunter
crazy.
World sometimes, but yeah, I see all kinds of stuff.
Sonic Unleashed, right? Dude, that
I
was so
saw
dope.
you stream that. I was about to pass out, and then I saw you stream that. I was like, oh my
I
god.
was having the time of my life. I let some people in the chat get to me though, and I'm pissed at myself for that. That's my fault.
Yeah, you know what though? Like you, I gotta give you a lot of credit. Like, I lurk when you're like when I'm like working sometimes, but I got you on like my speaker and like you were talking about it.
Yeah.
But I, you know, like I thought it was really cool that you acknowledged that maybe you could have done it a lot better, but you know, like you didn't let it like eat you alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you said it happened.
Move
but,
on from it. Yeah.
It is what it is.
Yeah, I mean,
And you just kind of moved on. That's a big step from before. I mean, like from what you've talked about. So like, give yourself some credit, dude. That's amazing. That's progress,
thanks.
right?
Yeah, it just sucks because like, I just wanted to goof around and like, because I love laughing at games that are really glitchy. That's like my favorite thing to do, and I love just making people laugh.
It's
yeah,
the best content.
So, but like, I don't know. I got to this boss where it tormented me in my childhood. That boss, because it was just so difficult. But there were people in the chat saying like, "Oh, you just spam this one button and you can kill it in 90 seconds." And like, but I didn't see that until after I finished the fight, which took me a few tries. Like I died like 3 or 4 times trying to do it. But like, I just wish that like, man, people just take things so seriously and just like always try to diminish your accomplishments in a fucking Sonic game. Even it's just like, I just wish people would let you know, other people just chill, like,
right? You know, the thing though is like, I think so for me personally, like your take there, I feel like you really just singled out like 2 people that like, whereas like everyone else was there,
fine.
like
it was
goofing
2
around,
people.
like, you know what I mean? Like that was the reaction your chat gave you. They're like, we all thought it was great, you know. It sucks that like we always let one comment really get to us, and it's like something that's gonna be hard to break out of, and just like really just soak in that moment that you're in, right? Because hell yeah,
Atomic Shark Cola, thanks for the follow.
So, for those who don't know what happened, Faye just got a follow notification.
Did it make a sound too, Faye?
Yeah,
It did.
Hell yeah, dude.
See, the thing is, those 2 people, like, it's just what they said and how they said it, and it's like, you know how I and they may have been new to the stream or like new-ish, or maybe they just lurk a lot and don't talk a lot, but the names seemed not as frequent to me. So I sometimes I just like, I have this sense of humor where like it's like this self-demeaning, just like self-deprecating sense of humor, and I just do it, but I don't really mean it a lot of the time. And I think those people like were really taking it seriously. Like I was saying F this, F that, like this is crazy, this guy's just repeating the same moves over and over, and just, you know, being talkative. And I think people were really thinking that I was really upset, really taking it seriously. And so they were just being like, well, just do this, just do that, and you'll beat it. And I think I let it get to me a little bit too much. I really did. And I shouldn't have. And I need to learn, I need to grow from that.
But again, dude, like you acknowledging it and you like talking about it on that spot, that's big. That's a big step.
So.
And like the fact that you know it and like you're gonna be aware of it next time. You know? I think that's awesome. So give yourself a lot of credit. Like don't beat yourself over it.
No. Yeah, don't. Like it's a thing that's gonna happen all the time.
It is.
Like even with like huge creators like Ludwig, for example. Like I popped into his stream one night because he's doing like a huge subathon thing. He's still streaming. He's been streaming for like 6 days straight. It's
wow.
which is insane. But
that's really not healthy. Oh my god, that's so scary.
No, every sub is 10 seconds.
Oh, Jesus.
So he's at like 58 hours right now still.
Oh, that's really scary.
It is. But anyways, there was something that he mentioned, or something that his friends mentioned on the stream, which was you're gonna see like this whole group like night of nice comments like scrolling through like your chat and everything, but you're gonna see that one comment saying like, oh, that's a weird, like your eyebrows look crooked,
100%.
or like you're always gonna see that like one comment, no matter how large you are or how small you are. It's like it's always gonna be there.
That's nice to put in perspective, like in terms of like you have a very large content creator that has their chat flooded, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then like they mention that, right? And it's like you can relate there. That's cool.
Yeah,
that's a cool perspective to see too.
Yeah, that's really helpful.
It impacts everybody. It really does.
Thanks for mentioning that. Yeah. I and like the thing is too, I've told myself this on previous podcasts as we've talked about this, but I have to remember that not everyone's out to get me. I have this thing in my head where like people that do that are condescending. They think I'm stupid, and they just like they just think I'm stupid. And it's like, I'm trying to be entertaining, but I feel like these people just sometimes they just think I'm fucking stupid, and it's like I don't like when people are condescending, but how do I know if they're being condescending? I can't hear their tone of voice. They're just typing, and it's like I need to stop thinking that they're out to get me. Like, stop thinking that they're out to get me. Stop it. Because then I'm diminishing the rest of chat, and I'm making them feel like they're not being heard and they're not being respected, because I'm focusing on these two people that are just like, oh, it's easy. It's right in front of your face. Just do it like this.
Yeah.
Anyways. It's a fucking Sonic game.
No, I
Sonic.
think you...
Calm down.
It's a 10-year-old Sonic game.
PlayStation 3.
Are you kidding me?
God damn it.
Are you kidding me?
Gosh.
Man, that cutscene though at the beginning, that CGI was dope. It sucked
Super
me
Sonic.
in.
It's good shit.
I never played a Sonic game before, but they like when I've always watched playthroughs of them. I'm so sorry, Faye. I've watched them all the time.
You watched like the playthroughs
I watched
or like the
playthroughs,
shows?
Yeah.
You watch Sonic Underground?
I think so.
Oh, that's a good one.
I'm sorry,
Faye. Local paid programming. Sonic Underground.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. I'm just messing around.
No, I know.
Dude,
oh my goodness.
So like Phil, what was like a big thing for your childhood? Like Ben 10 or something? Like Ben 10.
Oh yeah. I love Ben 10.
Was that big for you? That was like a generation after me. Like that was the Ben 10
Ben
kids.
10.
It was Ben 10, Avatar, The Last Airbender. There was Chowder, Amazing World of Gumball. Those shows. Those are good shows.
I believe you. I've never heard of them.
I think you'll like them.
It's before it's
dude. Even Avatar, I'm too old for Avatar, because like when that started airing, I was like, yeah, I wasn't in it.
15 around.
I was.
No,
I mean that's
Avatar
good.
is definitely something that like you can grow out of. Like I've watched it again like recently. It's a masterpiece.
It's so good, right?
It's so good. And I watched Legend of Korra too, because I was just like, you know what?
I haven't seen Korra.
It's actually really good. Like season 2 was a little bit slow, but then once I got through that slowness, like everything else, like I loved it. It was absolutely amazing. You should watch it.
I'll think about it. I've tried watching it, but the first couple episodes, I'm like, it's not. I can't.
Sometimes it takes like 5 epiodes to really get sucked into something, though. You know what I mean?
Dude.
Like maybe you should give it
Attack
another
on Titan
try.
got me from episode 1. Explain that.
Oh, goodness.
Explain that.
Oh my goodness. Can we talk about the latest episodes of Attack on Titan season 4?
Hey, hit the spoiler warning now.
Spoiler warning right now. Put it on the screen. Spoiler warning. Attack on Titan season 4. Stop and end at this time.
Warning.
This is so great because both of you are really lagged out for me. So like, I'm just hearing I'm hearing things, but your facial expressions are different.
Have you guys noticed Discord's been really shoddy lately?
It has been a little bit.
My Discord calls, like I've been having weird connection issues.
Shit.
That's fine. It's fine. But oh my goodness.
So
like the latest, I want to talk about that last scene in the latest episode.
Let's talk about it.
I want to scream.
Part of me thinks that Aaron is like, yeah, he's saying he's gonna, he agrees with Zeke's plan. But part of me is like, I feel like Aaron is just totally fucking lost. He's just gone. There's no coming back. I feel like he has his own plan, but he's just using everybody. I think he's just using everybody because he's got his own fucking plan. But Zeke, like,
I mean, you pointed out his like facial expressions.
Oh, he's so dead inside.
Man,
he's so dead inside. I love that man bun
gone,
though,
dude.
Honey. Keep that man bun, please.
Everyone's simping over the man bun
and the scene where he puts his coat on in the sun, and I'm like, Gib.
When he looks in the mirror, everyone's just like, yes.
Yeah.
And I'm like, calm down.
But dude, these latest episodes have given me new perspective on Zeke, Bertolt, Aaron.
It's really crazy how much character development there is, because like in the beginning we are in Aaron's shoes. Like we have no idea what's going on in this show as much as he does. Like he's figuring it out and we're trying to figure it out, and then season 2 is just like explaining more stories for the other characters to build up their characters. Season 3 kind of built upon that and then brought in more of the villains. The villains. And then now season 4 is bringing the perspective of the villains, like
but are they even villains though? Like now it's got you thinking like
who's right?
Zeke,
in the
like,
end? Like
they had us thinking Zeke was this dude. He's just out for power. He wants all the Titan power. Like he's just using everybody. But like this whole episode,
that's from their perspective. They don't know his perspective.
Well, we just learned it. We just learned his motives and everything.
That's what I'm saying. But I mean, like then.
No, you're right, Phil. Absolutely. Yeah, it's so crazy. That's why I cried. I cried at the end when Aaron was like, I'm with you, brother, and Zeke teared up a little bit, and then I teared up, and I'm like, I'm crying already, crying out loud. What the heck? And then that last
something I thought was really interesting, and I know that Aaron's Titan is what does this Titan do? It like
fights for freedom. That's his thing.
Time and space. It's like time and space or something like that was with his Titan, right?
Wait, he warps
time?
time?
I rewatched something like that. Brian knows. He knows. But
when that Kruger dude told Aaron's dad, you got to save Aaron or Armin and Mikasa, that just foreshadowed something right there. There's going to be fucking time travel. There's going to be time travel, and we're going full Kingdom Hearts, and I can't take it.
Do you want to know something? Rewatch episode 1.
Okay.
Rewatch episode 1, and you will see that like Aaron is having all these flashes of like different things that have happened or not yet happened.
Dude, you're going down.
And then he wakes up crying.
Oh man, you're going down a path. See, but okay, but are they just Grisha's memories, or is it more than that?
Brian knows.
Don't worry about it.
Oh man,
is it a smug look?
All right. I mean, obviously there's going to be some kind of time travel. They foreshadowed that already. They foreshadowed that. But what the fuck? What the fucking fuck? I don't know.
But the fact that also that he knew that the people were there at the restaurant.
Yeah. Who, Aaron did?
And then he popped in and Aaron knew that they were at the restaurant, and then not only that, but like he mentioned that the kid drank the wine, or he had some of the wine. No one.
Oh my god. What is happening? What are you telling me? Oh my god.
I'm just pointing out things that
I know
I've
you
seen,
are. I know you are.
No one knows.
Your theories are sound. Your logic is sound.
How do they know?
Sounds good, Phil. I guess you just gotta watch, right? Gotta tune in.
So, There's been so many time skips too. The time skips have been really confusing to me, but
wait, what time skips?
In season 4, it keeps jumping from pre-attack on Marley to the or post-attack on Marley. Like it keeps like it shows you where they're leading up to, like Aaron just fucking going to Marley by himself and wreaking havoc without the approval of everyone else, and then after the aftermath of that, they throw in random flashbacks. But differentiating them,
I feel like to rewatch it just for that.
It's been really tough to follow. I hate when they do that, but I feel like I can't be mad about it. I want to be.
Do you know what's also interesting?
What?
What's that?
Armin is narrating the dialogue in the first season. Armin is, not Aaron.
I thought maybe just because.
Why is Armin?
That's a good question. Well, maybe because Armin is just very peaceful and very neutral, and he's got a good voice. That's what I like to think. That's what I like to think. That's what I'm going to keep thinking.
Brian, you know.
I'm just smiling, dude.
I'm going to implode. I'm going to fucking implode.
I love seeing people passionate about something. I'm just people watching.
People watching. People watching is really fun.
Oh my goodness. But the last scene in Attack on Titan the last scene in the latest episode happened yesterday for when this podcast is out. I'm scared Levi's gonna die.
I'm terrified Levi's gonna die. I'm always scared that Levi's gonna die. I'm always afraid.
This show doesn't give a damn, too.
Oh my goodness.
They'll throw anyone out.
They're really good at storytelling to the point where they don't they don't need a Titan like every episode kind of thing to like engage us. Like literally it's just human to human interaction.
Yeah. The way they're like revealing things is just mind blowing.
Yeah. And it's just, oh my gosh.
I'm so obsessed.
What's gonna happen? I don't know what's gonna happen. I just really want to know.
Can't wait another week.
Like, I'm this close to reading the manga.
I give you guys a lot of credit for like not reading the manga.
I'm this close.
So like Faye, you want to kind of describe to everyone why you don't read the manga?
Sure,
Because like you like literally have rushed all and have been caught up in such a small amount of time. Like, what's preventing you from not only binge watching but now binge reading and getting ahead? Like, what's your take on that?
I'm a very sensitive, very emotional person, and I respond a lot to just like movies and music and colors and just everything. Like, so seeing the show, like watching it, hearing the voice acting, the music going along with everything that's happening, even just like the little background music in Attack on Titan is fucking gnarly. It's so good. I need that. I need that to be able to finish the show. Like, me going and like reading the manga like would just kill the experience, and it would kind of dull it in a sense. Like, I'm not throwing any shade to people that love manga, because if you can read a manga and like give all that to yourself with your imagination, make your own music, make your own voice acting in your own head, like that's dope. But you know, because I think I've seen the show first, I've already got, like, I've formed those attachments with those characters. I formed the voice acting attachment, like, with Aaron and Levi. And, so I need to see the ending through that perspective, like, through that sense. So reading the manga would really dull it for me, sadly. So I can't. I gotta wait it out. Oh, I gotta ride it out.
I'm this close. I'm this close. I've been watching it since 2013. I'm this close.
See, I'm lucky I didn't even know what it was in 2013. I've only started watching it, I think, 3-4 years ago. So.
And like, give yourself give yourself some credit. You like have been able to catch up.
Yep.
In such a short amount of time. Like, it's cool to like find a show that you just can't.
Yeah, I'm really happy to have that again.
Whereas like I missed that. Thinking about
I had that
it.
with like DBZ, and DBZ. But it's good to have that. It's good to have that again. It's real good to have that again, girl.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, definitely like a future anime I would absolutely recommend. Like we mentioned before, I don't know if we mentioned it before we started or during, but like Full Alchemist Brotherhood, Death Note is really really good. I think start with those. Those are like really good shows if you like stuff with like a lot of building up story that has a lot of plot twists in it. Those two are really good.
That's
honestly
right there.
if it has good music, good voice acting, and good storytelling, I'm there.
Absolutely.
Cool.
Absolutely.
I'll check them out.
You have to watch the live action version of them too.
No.
Is there live action AOT? How is that possible? How would they make the Titans?
It's in
oh
Japan.
God, are they all CGI?
They're all well, yeah,
Oh,
but
God.
I mean, they look
Do
good.
they? All right.
I think so. I think the story
you
was
should
just
check it out after this.
No.
Just, like, watch a movie trailer.
Oh,
It's like borderline Dragon Ball Evolution good, you know? Like, let's just talk about anime movies. Has there been a single anime movie that's
I don't
been
know.
good?
I've only seen Dragon Ball Evolution.
Like a live action anime movie. Because there's Death Note, there's the Bleach movie. I think there's a Full Metal Alchemist
I remember that one.
I think the real issues with like anime adaptations or like the live
It's a lot
action
to cram into like a 2-hour movie, right?
Yeah, I don't know why they do that. Why did they do that? Instead of focusing on like one portion of the story, they cover everything, or they try to cover everything. I'm just like, there's a reason why they have like 20 episodes that are 20 minutes each.
And the thing with anime and manga is like these shows have so much inner monologue with the characters. So there's like 20 minutes of some character talking to themselves in their head, and then everything is slow motion. Cue Attack on Titan. Like they're flying through the air, killing a Titan, then all of a sudden it'll zoom in on air, and it's just like, okay, I was born and this happened, and then like 20 minutes later it's like, so if I just hit the nape of the neck, I got this, and then it goes back into real time after the fucking inner monologue, and then 5 minutes later there's another one.
Imagine they did that in a live action movie and it was just a montage, bro. Like,
oh my goodness. But yeah, I feel like that's like they need to interpret it in their own way that can make it work into a live action or something, or like cover a story that's in that same universe that is not with the main cast, because I feel like that would be a way it would work.
Okay, yeah.
I think the best way you can do a live action adaptation of an anime is kind of go like the direction of The Witcher, right? Like make them an hour-long full feature episode, like a live action episode, like Game of Thrones level production. You know, like really like get into a story.
I like that. That'd be a good idea.
Sick.
Yeah,
dude.
I think it'll definitely,
because like you're right, Phil. There's no way you can cram so much. Same with video game movies. Like you can't fit an entire video game story, like an 80-hour game, into a 2-hour movie. There's no way.
Amen to that. Wonderful point.
There was a Halo movie. I forgot what it was called exactly, but it covered the cadets' point of perspective, and then Master Chief was like the character that came in later on and kind of helped them. Like that is what I want more of with live action stuff, because we already know about all the characters and you're just retelling the story. It would be interesting to see the perspective from, like, let's say in Attack on Titan, there's someone like that's also part of the scouts and everything, but they're in their own group while Aaron's doing something else somewhere else.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, like a side story, but
like a spin-off.
Yeah, something like
like
that.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., right? Like,
yeah,
it's still in the Avengers universe, but it's from the perspective of the agents or something like that. I see that, Phil. That'd be cool.
Yeah, I would love more of that, because I feel like that would make those movies so much better, and then
it would expand on the universe, right? And not like add too much more onto the existing story, but just go deeper into it.
Definitely.
For like the super fans. I could see that.
And then what was it? Avatar: The Last Airbender. Like they're recently, right now, they have their own company. So it's like the Avatar company or something like that.
Oh.
That connected with Nickelodeon. And what they're going to be doing now is, from what I've heard, is they're going to be covering stories in the universe for different characters, like new characters. Okay. Or
that's cool.
Yeah. So it's going to be really interesting to see that. So I'm excited.
Hell yeah.
That's what I want Pokemon to do. I really want Pokemon to do that. It's been Ash for like 25 years.
Ash finally got his championship, bro. He finally won. I'm actually happy for him.
I thought it was done. I was like, cool. We're gonna have new characters. There's gonna be a new story. Pikachu can still be. I don't care. Just like I want.
He's gonna go fight a champion that's gonna have a legendary ass Pokemon. Never wins.
Are they ever gonna cover
15 Pikachu?
Are they ever gonna cover the whole Ho-Oh thing? He saw Ho-Oh in like the beginning of the series, and it's just like, oh, Feather. Is he like 10 years old forever now?
This, you know, like Ash has a fusion with his Greninja, still doesn't beat.
And the whole aspect is gotta catch them all. He doesn't catch them all.
That's my next question was gonna be: does he ever catch them all?
No!
Brock never gets his chance with Nurse Joy, Officer Jenny.
There's
like,
no
I want to know that
closure.
side of the story. Like, let me see that part, you know?
Good old Brock.
There's some sad Pokemon episodes out there, by the way, guys. Like,
oh my gosh.
There's some episodes that if we rewatch it
Pokemon almost
puts a new
died.
spin on it, right?
I believe it.
I remember when Ash gave away his Butterfree. I cried, dude.
That was so
Shit
sad.
was so
He let
sad.
his Butterfree go because it was time to mingle, time to fall in love.
When he first encountered his
The pink
Charmander.
Yeah.
Butterfree,
It
dude, it
was
was cute.
super cute. Gotta go live your own life, dude.
adorable.
You know, just.
And then they did that. They hit you with that montage when it was like when he caught it as a Caterpie, bro. And he had a
fucking
Metapod battle where
Metapod
they
with
were
the
just
bee
both
drills.
hardening.
Beating the shit out of him, dude.
Oh my
Or there's like
goodness.
the one that I remember was like Brock looked like the previous owner of this mansion, and this like Ninetales bro was like just kept following him, and it was like haunting
That was
him.
crazy.
It was a sad episode. It was like because the Ninetales always stayed by the master side, but the master died, so it never like fully rested. And then Brock let it free.
That was wow. I
Damn.
forgot about that episode.
That's
Yeah.
a good one, huh?
Yeah, and the one with the psychic Pokemon. Abracadabra and all those. Yeah.
Sabrina?
That was a
Oh
scary
my God,
one.
that's scary.
They turned him into dolls and shit. I always wanted Ash and Misty to hook up. Is that weird? Is that weird?
You always want to Ash.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's the thing that should be said.
Well, like
I think we should
they
take
can,
that out.
Like
Well, they can have a romance even if they're
that could have been
minors.
a
They
ship,
can have a
right?
romance, right?
Look,
Okay,
Bill,
yeah.
I'm telling you, in the Pokemon movie soundtrack, there's a special song that Misty sings Ash on there, bro. It's a good track. It's a banger.
What?
It's on side B. You gotta flip
It's on
the cassette on side
It's
B.
on side B.
Yeah.
What?
Do you remember
Yeah.
that, Faye? Like,
You have to turn
if you wanna
the CD
continue
upside
listening,
down.
please flip over
Yeah.
to side B.
Or
Like,
track.
some artists will
Cassette.
actually say it in the
Yeah.
CD too.
Yeah, I don't know. I always thought that they would have a romance, but that was just like my teenage
I always
self.
thought like, Ash would come back and like meet up with
Yeah,
with
like when they
Misty,
were
you know,
older,
his
like
lifelong
yeah,
partner.
kind of reminisce a little bit, realize their true feelings for each other. Is that too much to ask for a little romance in these shows? God damn it!
I'm dying to know, bro. Whatever happened to her Psyduck? Man, that thing was vicious, huh?
I think it's a
That
gold
Psyduck.
duck now.
Is it?
Yeah.
She has a gold duck. Oh man, that Psyduck.
Golduck is cool. I was like
it was
Golduck.
like always so confused. Didn't know what was going on. She never wanted to battle with it.
No.
Is that where you got hi? Yeah. from?
Oh my goodness.
So Faye, you recently got a new desk, huh?
Yeah.
You wanna kind of
Oh, I
fill
see
us in
that.
on this? Like you finally put it
Yeah,
together and
the
everything.
other desk that I had just was like really was uncomfortable for me. It was too big and it was too high up. I'm only 5 foot, so I needed some a little smaller. So I found this really cute like kawaii type desk on Amazon. It's pink and it's an L shape and it's a little smaller, a little more compact, but still has plenty of room for my monitors to be mounted and everything. But I love having this little L-shaped space right here for my shit. You know, it's just I
can
could
put
put
your
my
knickknacks there,
knickknacks,
your calendar.
my calendar, my dash
Throw
shoes,
your phone
my
up.
fucking phone. I got candy right here, man. Like I got
I love
I got
that.
tissues.
yeah,
I got my
dude.
Tums for when I get really bad like acid reflux. I got everything. It's great. I love it. It's
There's so much
so
room
much
for
room for activities.
bro.
I haven't felt this comfortable streaming in a long time, and this desk made a huge difference. So shout out to the people that support my channel. Thank you for making this desk possible. I love it and I love you. Shout out.
Oh, that's
Are you using
sweet.
that mouse pad?
Yeah, I got it right here. It's got like some I can't lift it up because my keyboards are on
Cat
it, but it's
paws
got
on
like
it or
cat
something?
paws or pink little cat paws. So cute.
Oh. Can I just say this about Twitch
Say
and
it.
everything? Like the amount
Open
of
up.
opportunities this platform has given me with like everything is insane. Like the people that I met, the community that has given me many opportunities for things to do, and it's insane. I don't know what to
We
say.
could get real deep. We can get real emotional, but I'm really thankful for Twitch, and yeah, it has its downsides too, but I've met you guys, and you guys are really good friends of mine. I don't know what I would do without you. I love you guys and the community that we've all made, and it's just, and the games we play, and it just feels really good to have that.
I've been able
It's
to
good
talk
times.
with people that I never thought I would talk
Yeah.
to, and it's crazy. Yeah.
Especially now, right? Like, man, we're living in such a bizarre
We live in a
state, right?
society.
Like, where we live in a society, guys, where like pre-COVID times we could go out and go have drinks or go out with friends, but you don't really get those opportunities anymore. And like, it's just great that we live in a means where we can see each other through a video call and like,
Yeah.
you know, just chat
Watch
and hang out.
Attack on Titan.
So it's awesome. I'm
Man.
really lucky. Like, I'm kind of a weirdo and I'm already like introverted, so not much has changed. Yeah, how many people say that? You know how many people say that with COVID? Like, oh, you know, not much changed. 'Cause
Yeah.
all I do is sit around.
I've
anyways.
been trying to go out more, and just to try different things. But yeah, like I wanted.
As long as you're being
I
safe
don't even
about
know.
it.
I need to look into stuff. Oh yeah, of course. I'm doing that. I'm only hanging out with like my coworkers right now
right.
because it's just like we're all safe. We all work in the same environment, so we're fine. But yeah, other than that, I don't usually hang out with many people. It's really lonely, but like I'm able to at least talk with you guys, and
Yeah.
I'll take that at least.
Just know you're not alone, because there's a lot of people that feel the same
Yeah.
way, right? And
Oh,
you
yeah.
just kind of gotta find your kin. You know, you gotta find
Thanks,
your group.
internet.
Yeah. Thanks.
But be careful, be safe.
Oh yeah, of course.
Do you guys want to
weirdos
see
out
my
there. I
phone
feel like
background?
out of-
Oh, sorry.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, show
but
me your
out of all
wallpaper,
the
dog.
times that this
Really?
happened, of course it's Levi.
No, it's
no, it's Aaron.
Lucada.
It's awesome.
That's a
Dude.
good wallpaper.
I
That is a
like
good
it. I like when
wallpaper.
Aaron was like, you could tell when he was a Titan because he's got the lines under his eyes.
Yes. What is that?
I don't know.
What picture is that?
It's like a Junji Ito
Oh,
inspired
that's really
piece.
pretty.
Oh, that's
And
really
then-
beautiful.
And then this is my other
Ooh.
wallpaper.
Nice.
What's that?
Mine is of my friends.
It's an artist, Chun. I don't know.
It's just,
Google
it's
it.
Chun.
This is cool.
It's Chun.
Don't put me on the spot like that, bro.
My
Mine
bad.
is of my
I
friends.
just went to coolwallpapers.com.
Oh, who's that?
And
Oh, your
then-
homies?
Yeah, these are my friends.
Oh, that's like a rap album, bro. Feel it like a explicit content on the bottom left. Dropping some sick beats.
Some other friends from work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cute.
So what's your situation like, Phil? You guys find a place yet? You got your whole rent situation taken care of, or?
We found a place. I'm just waiting for them to finally fill out their applications and send in their stuff too. And then once that's all set, then we're on the waiting list until we get approved for a place. So we're all getting prepared and everything. I recently set up stuff on my end. I'm a car owner now, which is crazy.
Oh, congratulations. That's a lot.
Thank you.
That's really something to be proud of. What
It is
kind of
a
car do you
lot.
have?
It's a lot.
What kind of car you guys got? Let's talk about it.
Subaru Forester 2012. So
Is that a
and it's a
hatchback?
standard too.
Got a hatchback? I don't know. I just want to say hatchback. I'm sorry.
I don't know what that means.
I gotta add on to this, Faye. Oh my god, I just want to like go on a tangent about this, and it like triggers me so much talking about cars. But, how about you tell us what kind of car you go? Because when I talk about this, it might be like a solid 5 minutes of me.
Okay, let's go.
ranting.
I'll just be real quick. I got a Kia Soul.
Nice. The
Yeah.
hamster car.
It's the
Little
old
boxy
version
car?
too.
I
It's not
love
the
that.
newer
That's
one,
cute.
so it's really cute.
There you go.
It's very boxy. Huh?
Yeah.
So
Let's hear it.
I'm actually I do a lease on cars. I don't buy cars.
Okay.
I just lease them. That way I always have like a new car. But my lease is actually up this month, and I currently drive a Lexus. Like it's a 2018 Lexus IS 350.
Okay.
It's like a really sporty
Sure.
luxury car.
God.
And like I always park my car away from everyone at the diner.
Oh no.
And I go in, and I don't know
Oh,
why,
no.
but apparently I'm so approachable, and I'm a car guy, cause like I'm just sitting there drinking coffee, looking at like memes, like I'm reading like anime memes or something, and the guy walks up to me and is I see you're a car guy, and I'm just like, hey Sonny, I see you're a car guy, and I'm just like,
What you mean?
I drive a car, like, and he's like, oh, you're humble. I was like, no, please. And it's like, did you know I'm restoring my 1970 Porsche? I picked it up at the scrapyard the other day. Everything's factory run. I was like just doing this, like nodding along, like, whoa.
Like,
I was like,
nice.
factory, huh?
Wow.
Like, how many miles? So I'm replacing the motor. I was like, so how many miles? Like, I don't know. What kind of tires you got, bro? What, is it leather?
No. My face hurts from smiling.
But
Dude, you're gonna make friends with all those boomer car people that like refurbish really old fucking cars, and they all like. You guys have that? Like, I live by this plaza, okay, where these people.
yeah, well, it's a table of guys, and they're like, we like your car, man. You know, it's nice to know that young kids still like cars. And I was just like, I'm just trying to
Oh
eat my
God.
breakfast,
it's nice
bro.
To know
like,
that young kids still like cars. Like, dude,
Oh my
Such a
gosh.
boomer
they
that's
really
so
do.
boomer.
Like, I have a few friends that are like super duper into cars.
Really.
And I'm just there. I just like when they're in the conversation, I'm just there to just like
you're just there, right?
I'm just nodding my head and kind of just like going along with it. Yeah. Yeah. It's like, do you have no idea what we're saying? You're like, no.
But yeah, I'm very approachable, and I'm known as like the car guy.
Because you got
there,
that
so,
Lexus.
Hey, if you guys got any questions about cars, come send them
That's
my
so
way.
funny. Do you actually know stuff about cars or not really?
I have jack shit. I don't know. I just nod, and I'm like, oh, that's so cool. Like I'm very engaged.
I love that
in
you're like
conversation.
known at the
And
diners
it's
for like, little things.
That's amazing.
well, it's like I walk in and I have my own spot, and I'm not doxing the poor old guy. His name's Tom, and one time, dear Tom, he's probably the only cool dude that I like look forward to meeting at the diner every week.
Bless
on the
him.
bar. But one time he like came up to me and he's all, hey young man, I need some help. And I was like, sure, what do you need? So I'm locked out of my phone, can you help me get back in? And he just turned it off. He didn't know about like he just pressed the power button and turned it off. So like I turned it back on,
That's so
restarted
cute.
it, and he got back in. So he then bought me
Dude,
breakfast. So it's like a tradition
so
of
fucking cute.
of ours. Like if I finish breakfast before him, I
Mm-hmm.
buy him breakfast, and then he buys me breakfast. So he's like a grandpa
really
to
cute.
me. It's pretty wholesome.
That's super sweet.
I really, really love that. That's really kind. Let me share a quick story with you guys too about that kind of relationship.
Yeah, let me hear this story. What
As
do
you may
got?
know, I've talked
me
about
with
this
it.
several times. I used to work at Dunkin' Donuts. I worked at Dunkin' Donuts. It was my first job that I ever had. I was there for like a good 4 or 5 years, but I was at different stores, and I eventually became a manager.
Yeah.
But there was this woman that I worked with. She was an elderly woman, and she was so sweet. She worked harder than all the younger whippersnappers that were working there, and she was real fast. She was real nimble, real like she was agile as fuck. Okay, this little lady. All right.
Hell yeah.
And like we became very close. Like I considered her a very good friend, and she reminded me a lot of my deceased grandmother. So and I when my grandmother passed, I was going through a very angsty goth like teenage phase, and I didn't really I kind of took my grandma for granted, like the way she treated my brother and I. She worshipped my brother and I. She would do anything for us. She loved us. And I was just a moody little angsty teenager, and I just never really respected her as much as I should have, and I will always regret that to this day. I miss my grandma so much, and I just wish I treated her better and I wasn't going through such an angsty teenage phase. So I met this woman at Dunkin' Donuts, and she reminded me of my grandma. So I made a promise to myself that I would, make up for not treating my grandma well by treating this woman, well, and just be her friend. And so eventually I ended up leaving Dunkin' Donuts and got, another job. But I promised her I would keep in touch with her. And we did. She would take me out to breakfast sometimes. And we had like our own little restaurant that we would go to. So I moved out of my parents' house, got my own apartment when I was 29. And I texted her. I said, Connie, I got a new address because she would send me birthday cards. So I told her, like, this is my new address, so if you ever want to send me mail, here's my address. Lo and behold, I lived in the same apartment complex as her. She lived in the same place. She lived right around the corner from me.
Wow.
Yeah. So she was elated that I lived in the same apartment complex as her now. She would always hit me up. She would always come over. And this was obviously pre-COVID because, so.
Yeah.
But, as time went on, she just kind of started to get to this point where she would only text me if she had a problem with her iPad. And it escalated from there. All right.
Bro, you like built up this whole comfy story, and now she's lady.
That's what I'm saying. Like, where you're going with that, like, it just reminded me of her because she no longer just wanted to catch up with me for whatever. It was, hey, I have a problem with my iPad. Can you come over? Hey, are you free for breakfast on Tuesday? I also have a problem with my iPad. Can you and I'm just like, dude, I'm sick and tired of fixing your fucking iPad. I don't have an iPad. I don't know how to use iPads. I'll do my best to help you, but it just always was the same problem. And like, it just became something so simple as to show her how to check her email sometimes. I'm just like, Connie, you know how to check your email. Like, you don't need to hit me up for these things that you already know how to do. And at first I'm like, she's playing dumb because she wants to hang out with me, which I'm like, okay, put up with it. She's just doing this because she wants to see you. But I had this gut feeling where she just wanted me to fucking fix her iPad for her all the time. And I just couldn't take it anymore. So I started ignoring her. I ghosted her. Man.
You ghosted an old woman? You're a monster, dude.
Oh my gosh.
Bro, this is the truth coming out, guys.
Hey.
Bro, that's rough. What's her name again? What's the sweet old lady's name?
Here's the silver lining, okay? She did make really good friends with other people that were at Dunkin' Donuts. One of my best friends, she also kept in touch with this woman, so I know for a fact that if she couldn't get a hold of me, she would call one of my best friends instead to get help with her iPad.
Them to help with the iPad?
So like,
oh my gosh.
So I know she hit one of my best friends.
Her phone,
I know she hits it.
She had you on speed dial with your friend.
And it was really sweet for a time, and I felt, that I fulfilled my promise to myself to take care of it. But at the end of the day, she's not my grandma. I did my best, and I'm not gonna be your
just don't use an iPad.
I'm not gonna be your technical bitch, okay?
Go back to AOL. Just
like, I'm not gonna be that person.
Oh my goodness.
That's funny, dude. That's such a funny, like, you flipped on that story. I was like, oh, she's so sweet. Like, I thought you were gonna say some sad part of the story, like
the way you were building
because
up.
of COVID, we haven't been able to see each other anymore. But
my
she
grandmother
made me
passed, so I wanted to do her good, and
she left me a Easter. She left me a basket of like goods, chocolates, baked goods. I don't know.
So made her food back, and
then you're like, no, she just calls me for an iPad.
It literally just went down. It became a one-sided relationship. All right, I ended it. All right, I fucking ended it.
Ghosted an old woman,
I gotta look out for myself at the end of the day. All right, I gotta look out for myself.
That's fair.
It's insane.
That's a good story. So, I mean, like one thing we wanted to talk about was what are our plans for Rise, right? Like,
oh yeah,
what are you guys gonna be doing Twitch-wise for Monster Hunter Rise? I'm just taking like Thursday, Friday off, and I'm just gonna like try and beat the game.
Yeah,
that's it.
Wait, really?
I'm gonna be taking.
You mean off stream or on stream?
On stream.
So you're gonna try to just beat the main story in like 2 days?
Yeah, and then like I'll just do quests with everyone else.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm yeah, like that's the goal. I just don't want to like play too much. I'm like worried about that, right?
No, I totally get that. Play to a point.
I just don't want to be like flipping my entire schedule around Rise, kind of a deal.
Yeah, no, I totally get that too. Like I'm playing Pokemon right now as well and stuff, and I actually really want to try and finish games like we did with Dark Souls 3. It's still unreal, like beating that game. By the way,
I really like how you cut your promo for it. You know, you had a voice actor go in and build up to the finale. That was really cool. That was a good way of like getting people excited.
That's awesome that you did that. I didn't know you did that.
Thanks.
Yeah, so like he made a trailer.
Did you put it on TikTok?
Was this your voice acting coach, Phil?
Yeah, it was. I commissioned him to do it. I was just like, hey.
He was like reading off this like really dope script, and it was just like, will like Phil meet his end, or will he beat the final boss? It was cool.
I almost wanted to cry at the credits because it was just like
so rewarding.
It was rewarding, and the music was just like, oh my gosh! Like I want you to like just look up the credit music because that was like that hit me hard because it was. I felt like I was going through life playing that game.
Yeah, and that's what they want you to feel with that game. It's supposed to be.
Yeah, you get tested. That's for sure. Like your mental fortitude gets tested.
The whole thing is an endurance fight. You know, how long are you gonna last? You know, you got to push through it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. And people were wondering why I was still using like the first axe. I'm just like, I don't know, I like the axe. I'm gonna use the axe.
Good for you. Don't let people tell you what to do.
I maxed it out.
I'm glad you stuck to your guns,
Use the fucking axe. The axe is awesome. You could totally finish the game with the axe. The axe is sick.
Oh, I did?
Well, good for you. You could totally fucking do it, and you just proved everybody wrong.
Give yourself credit, dude.
Okay.
I beat this at like 20 minutes faster than you.
I beat it on a dance pad, blindfolded.
In less amount of tries.
Peace.
Peace. Deuces.
Chair spin.
I ever tell you guys about the dance pad?
But she got popular from that, didn't she?
I'm talking
like,
about
she
someone
got, like,
else. I don't know who that was. But...
Oh?
No, okay, real quick. Okay, listen. The first time I ever streamed Dark Souls 3, real quick. I've never played, I've never heard of this game in my life, never seen it. I'm coming fresh out of Paragon, okay? I'm a MOBA, like I'm a trash MOBA player, okay? People are like, yo, play Dark Souls 3. Okay, play it. All right, going in, getting my ass beat by Gundyr, first boss. Don't know what I'm doing, just going in blindly, dying all the time, just like freaking out about this game because it's super hard. And this girl comes in my stream, and she's like laughing at me, making fun of me. She's another streamer, another Dark Souls streamer. Aww. And she's like, LOL, I beat this in 2 minutes on my dance pad, LOL. And she like brought her community in, and they were like all laughing at me because she can beat this game on a dance pad. And I'm like, wow. And that scarred me. That stuck with me. I don't know who it was. It was a long time ago. It was like 4 years ago. People don't forget, though. People don't forget. So...
What the hell?
I don't know who this girl was. I don't remember the name, but I went and checked out her stream after, and yeah, she was just this girl who literally only streamed Dark Souls with a dance pad. That's all she did.
That's awesome. Good for
Well,
her,
she's kind of toxic,
that-
though.
That's so
a little
petty.
toxic. I would never
Dude,
do
like,
that to
go on their
anyone. I
streams.
would never, ever do that.
No.
Like, I'm glad that she beat on a dance mat, but it doesn't mean, like, go into other people. Like, you gotta imagine, like, you could do so much more with that time. Instead of being so toxic, you can convert that into,
but that's
like,
what
really
Dark Souls
positive.
people do sometimes. They go watch people's first playthroughs and they just like to laugh at people and how they go through the game. That's what they like to do.
Yeah, that's fair. Sick.
I would never do that.
Sadistic.
I love Dark Souls. I would never go to someone who says his first playthrough. I would never go and be like, LOL, I beat this at soul level 1. Like, I would never compare my accomplishments to someone else in that manner.
No.
Yeah, especially like if they're streaming it. Like, imagine how much nerves the person has. Like, they probably already know they've died to this boss for 3 hours straight. Like, you don't need to friggin' remind them.
They just like to diminish, other people's accomplishments because they did something better.
Yeah.
Super toxic. Yeah. And anyway, I just wanted to mention that because I told my community about that like a few months ago. So now we just have this like meme that like, oh, I can beat this on a dance pad easily.
That's amazing.
Beat Sonic Unleashed on a dance pad. I
want to get through the other games. Bloodborne's next. Oh, we should finish that off.
Yeah, let me get my dance pad and we'll collab.
Against Orphan Boss.
Hey, I'm gonna need you to whip out that dance mat for help.
Real talk though. I really want to get a VR thing because I want to play Beat Saber. I want to stream Beat Saber. You guys ever play it?
I really want to stream Beat Saber.
I can teach you how to set all that
I'm gonna hit you up.
I did some testing, but yeah, hit me up. Do you have the space for it? That's the hardest part.
I think she might.
Enough space?
I don't. I literally don't have space.
I can't just. I gotta like. You gotta use your phone and gauge the room for me.
Is this enough space?
Like, walk around.
You gotta walk in that room.
It depends on like how you want it to look.
Too far.
I guess, right? Because like some people have an entire room dedicated to a green screen.
Oh, I don't know.
And then they'll just like be immersed in the VR.
Oh my goodness.
It's cool. Like that's a whole nother like Twitch side of things. The VR. Like the VR chat.
That is
area,
insane.
Right? Like people go into VR chat all the time. There's this I saw this streamer and I forgot her name, but she made an AI that used like body tracking and
I know what you're talking about.
And she would like conduct interviews with like other people, and the production quality was
I know who
unreal.
you're talking about. I can't think of her name.
She was able to get people to like donate bits to like put a t-shirt on her or something. It was like really interactive, and it's just like a new form of media like that we're slowly transitioning into, and it's super cool.
Crazy. Like I'm thinking about it, and there was literally some people talking about this online where in like 10 to 15 years we'll probably get into the realm of like of games looking like things like The Matrix or Sword Art Online, like that. To that extent, like we'll literally be immersed in the game. We'll feel things in the game. That
scares me.
Like walk around.
That scares me.
It's scary.
I don't want that.
But
and then you'll see Faye stream, and it'll just be an emulator on her virtual world of Sonic Unleashed, bro. It'll just be an emulator.
She's gonna be Sonic running around. I'm gonna go into
again. I'm ready.
Tornado.
I thought you were gonna say.
Oh my.
It'll just be like people still streaming like Nuzlocke on all this like high tech hardware, bro. It's like Pokemon Nuzlocke challenges still.
That's gonna be so
Mario
interesting.
64 speedrunning.
Hell yeah.
Like what's gonna happen
in VR?
Like I'm really curious to how Twitch is gonna be. Like I don't even know. Like how is streaming is gonna turn. What's
you
that
remember
turn into?
when Google Glasses were the hotness for like a couple of years?
Were they? I felt like it was like a month
people were
and then just died
I
out.
knew a couple of people that were wearing them. They look like dorks, bro. They look like fake ass Dragon Ball Z scouters trying to read my power level and stuff. Couldn't do nothing.
We're slowly getting to the point where it's almost like these can contain the technology to see everything, which is that's even scary.
Yeah, I mean, like it's crazy when like I'm on Instagram or something, and then I'm like, I've been talking about something like I was talking about soap
Then
the
get
other
an ad.
day. Holy moly, or soap. I'm getting it's crazy, man. It's wild. The information you put out there, it's all recorded.
So scary,
Everything
dude. Holy
is
shit.
like. I was looking. Yo, it was so weird because I was watching Attack on Titan. Like I watched that episode, like one of the episodes today, and then I literally like went straight to TikTok. That same episode, someone was live streaming it right after I saw that scene, and someone was live streaming that same scene. I'm just like,
That's crazy.
Who's live streaming it on TikTok? Why
So
would you
like
do that?
so there's
That's
a funny
that's gotta
story
be
about that.
illegal.
I saw this guy on Twitch,
it should be.
and so there's like, you know how there's like sports pay-per-views and stuff, like fighting
yeah.
pay-per-views, and this guy, he was playing the sport, the fighting game, but he was streaming the pay-per-view, and he was just holding a controller, and he was acting like he was playing, but it was just like the pay-per-view in the back. It was the smartest thing I've ever seen.
Oh
He
my
was like
god!
moving with it. He's
I
like, "Oh,
love
shit.
that.
Oh shit.
That's so fucking good. It
Yeah,
reminds me of
that's
the
pretty
movie
good.
Grandma's Boy for some reason. In the beginning, I
That's
love
such a
that
good
dude.
movie. I always wanted to play that game, Diablo, or well, Demonic. I think
Yeah,
it's called
Demonic.
Demonic. That game looks
I
sick.
love that movie.
Have you seen that movie, Phil?
Oh, you gotta
Grandma's
watch
Boy.
it. It's so
No.
good. Dance, monkey, dance. I'm getting up.
Please sit on my
I'm getting
face.
no, you didn't just say that.
Please sit on my face. She's doing the Frankenstein.
Dude, that is so you. That's your character if you were in that movie. Dude, I'm getting a
Really?
lion, bro. Dude, I'm getting. Dude, be quiet.
He like brings
You'll
this
wake
dude
the
from
lion.
the jungle.
Yeah. What's his name?
Yeah, you gotta watch that. So, Grandma's Boy, Phil. It's a movie about like a QA tester. Like he tests video games for bugs and stuff. And there's a game that's coming out, and he's like finding all these bugs or something. But there's a project manager that he falls. It's just a
Yeah.
video game movie.
It's
This is
do you know
really
the Adam
silly.
Sandler
check it
crew?
out.
Adam Sandler movies. It's everybody that's in the Adam Sandler movies except Adam Sandler.
The
Yeah,
Happy
they
Madison
made that
gang,
movie.
yeah.
Ah,
It's funny. You'll like it. I promise.
I have to check it
It's
out.
so funny.
That sounds funny.
Please sit on my face.
New
He's got the
new
trench coat.
record. What does that mean? Did I break it? What does new record mean? What does new high score mean? I love that. Dude, you have to watch it.
That's how I feel though. He's kind of like the old guy in the QA, like
Yeah.
does all the young kids. That's how I feel
Yeah.
right now, Faye. You know?
Aw. We still love you, Phil.
He goes over to his friend's house to sleep over. His
Dude,
friend sleeps on.
dude,
He's still with
your
his
bed's a
roommates, his
car.
parents, and he has a race
Like, dude,
car
your bed's
bed,
a
dude.
car.
That shit
Yeah,
is
but it's
cool.
a fucking sweet car. I want to get a car radio so I can talk to other car beds.
All right, if we're quoting Grandma's Boy, like I think we're probably wrapping up things at this point.
I think
right?
so.
Like,
Okay.
Well, I mean, what are you doing for Rise, Faye? Or did I even say what I was doing for
you-
Rise? I don't even know.
You
yeah, that's
go,
true.
Phil,
What are you guys
go.
doing?
Oh, okay. Well, I plan on recording with my recording crew, my friends, and then like just live streaming it afterwards, and just probably go crazy live streaming, make a lot of videos from it.
Dope.
Uh,
Are you gonna make
and
reaction
just go from
videos?
there. Oh, they're pretty much. I mean, I guess they're all essentially reaction videos. Because it's like it's funny moments, but I'm reacting to everything that's new in the game. So I guess essentially it's all reaction videos.
True.
Yeah, I think my goal is I'm gonna make highlights of each monster,
Okay.
so I can have it all compiled on Twitch, and then like just give it to someone and be like,
Yeah.
make something out of it, or like use it and make my own content out of it, right?
Yeah.
I like that.
So
Well, what I'm gonna do is just gonna stream the shit out of it. But the problem is, like, I'm gonna do like armor body paints and stuff like we talked about. But the problem is,
yeah,
I just hope I like the game. I hope I like it.
Yeah.
if I don't like it, I'm gonna have to change my plans. But as of right now, just stream as much of Rise as I can.
Are you gonna just make it mostly Monster Hunter content, or are you gonna like mix other games
I'm still gonna mix in other games, but it's gonna be like my primary focus. Like it's gonna be the game that I, stream, 40 hours a week or whatever. But I might throw in, like, if I feel like playing, I don't know, like the Nier games. Right. The Nier Replicants coming out. I might play that like maybe once a week. But it also depends. Like I might not like Rise that much. So if I don't, I don't know. Yeah. I want to like it.
That'll be amazing.
I'm excited for it. I can't wait to play it. Just hope I like it as much as World. It's going to be hard to beat it.
I think it's also going to be weird and interesting until like it comes out for PC as well for us, because I feel like we're all used to like the PC port. Okay. And then the fact that it's coming to PC too, it's going to be awesome. So I feel like it's going to be similar to how like Iceborne was for us. Yeah. Kind of thing.
Well, is it like, the thing that sucks is like, do you see yourself playing this game for a year straight and wanting to regrind it again? Like, do you see yourself putting yourself through that amount of effort?
We'll have to see.
Yeah, we'll have to see.
Yeah.
Like for me, I'm gonna take World as a little lesson to not strictly just stream a lot of Monster Hunter World, but to really like like stick to my guns and like stream like Monster Hunter maybe a couple times a week, but really like keep to a schedule of like committing to it.
Right? I think I'll definitely do that.
I'm gonna finish games or like what you're planning on doing, Phil. I think that's a good idea. So
like for me right now with streaming games like Monster Hunter, the reason why I don't really stream World anymore is because I don't really have any goals. I don't really have anything that's making me just like I want to play this game other than the fact that I get to play with my viewers, which is nice. Yeah, that's awesome. But there's no end goal. There's nothing like being like, there's some people right now doing like, I'm gonna get 1,000 kills off a Latreon, and that's their goal. That's not something I would want to do myself, but I think it's so interesting and awesome to see. Yeah. But for myself,
and it's like cool you can come up with content like that, right? Like, I guess people would want to see someone do a Latreon 1,000 times.
Yeah.
See, the thing is, like, for me, if I'm being honest, just real quick, I feel like I could still play World at least 3 times a week, because, like, I really like fighting like a Latreon and Fayetalis and other stuff. Like, I feel like I could, like, say if Rise wasn't coming out, I could still go back to World and set different goals for myself, like get better times with bow or make a new playthrough and just play heavy bow gun, because gunning is tough in the beginning. So I kind of, would do something along those lines. So like I said, if Rise wasn't coming out, I would probably still find ways to enjoy World, to be completely honest. But also I'm still feeling that burnout. So I'm ready for a new Monster Hunter for sure.
Yeah, I feel like we're all on the same page with that. And not only that, but it's just like, what am I trying to say? Yeah, I'm not saying that I will never play Monster Hunter again, like World again. Like I still will play it. I love it, but like streaming it currently, you don't have goals really right now. Goal. Yeah, especially with Rise just like 5 days away.
Exactly. Oh, just think, our next podcast, we're gonna be talking about the game. Isn't that crazy?
Oh my gosh, we need to set up like a whole. Do you want to live stream that?
The podcast? Yeah, we could do that. I'm down for that.
Oh, that'd be sick.
So,
that would actually be sick.
So live stream the podcast and upload it to YouTube still?
Yeah. Like, we'll just take that.
Just take the VOD.
Yeah, take the VOD. We can organize it in some way or fashion. Okay. And decide whose channel to go on or something. We'll figure it out.
Do we just make a Free2Podcast Twitch channel?
Do you want to do that?
I guess we could. Only one stream ever happened. It was the Monster Hunter Rise opening week stream. Can we Facebook stream it or what?
Yes.
We'll see if your older friend will show up to that if we do Facebook Live it. Hey.
Oh, Tom? Or
no,
Faye's
face.
I'll invite Tom. Faye, you want to invite your Dunkin' Donuts?
Yeah, your Dunkin' Donuts friend.
Your ex-colleague.
No, I don't want to invite her.
Did you ever have to try and explain to her, like, did she ever say, Faye, how's the twitching going?
She didn't understand what it was. She had no clue.
Yeah. What do you plan to do?
But she never really asked me about it. She was always talking about, like, you know, her iPad or just what's going on in her life. Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
You know, she was just a old, like, lonely old lady.
I don't even. She had a lot of friends.
Happened to have iPad problems.
She, you know, at the end of the day, she did have a lot of friends. She's very active. She did a lot in the elderly community. She was like she would help take care of other elderly people. So she would tell me about that.
That's good. A liaison for old people, like a spokesperson, like a representative of the elder, of the senior community. Like,
no, she didn't. No, she would actually like go and take care of like elderly people that couldn't take care of themselves. Like put them to bed, take them to the bathroom, clean their house. Because like I said, she was agile as fuck. Like she was in great shape, super nimble. Like.
There you go.
Faster than me.
Just couldn't figure out her iPad.
She just she couldn't. She wasn't technologically, you know, technologically impaired.
It's too funny.
Okay. I had to like figure out how to use an iPad, and I have an iPhone, so I had to figure out how to use her. Anyways, fuck that lady.
I'm sorry.
No, it's cool. Up, like, I brought it up.
Memories like that.
It's cool. Peace and love, Kanye. I love you. I'm sorry I ghosted you. I hope you're doing okay. You're a wonderful human and deserve the best.
Oh my goodness.
Just if next time like you have an iPad problem,
hit up I don't want to say her name, but hit up my best friend. You know who it is. She'll help you.
Oh my goodness. Do you guys want to end up there?
Sorry.
Yeah. I think that's a good way to end the podcast. But so next time you guys see us, we may be live on Twitch.
So follow one of our channels.
Talking about Rise.
Yeah.
So get excited. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. This was just kind of like a laid back episode. We're all just chatting, hanging out.
Sorry for the AOT spoilers.
Having the time of our life. Sorry about the Attack on Titan spoilers. But I love you guys. We love you guys.
Love you.
Take
Bye.
care.
See you for Rise next week.
Love you guys. See you for Rise.